Mr. Chairman. Senator, nice to see you up here. Thank you for your help in the past as well, too, on many of these very important issues. I want to thank you as well for your work on the commission that you served on. I happen to agree with your bottom line that a new blue ribbon independent commission is needed in this instance. And I want to come back to your service on the commission that reported to Congress some very important findings. And one of the problems around Congress is that they don't implement some of the good recommendations made by very knowledgeable people in law enforcement, in public service, in intelligence gathering that serve on these commissions. In your testimony, you mentioned that a couple members had worked to implement the Homeland Security Department, which is now in a state of nowhere. We don't know what's going to happen to that. But I would appreciate, just very succinctly, 3 other high priority recommendations made by your commission that this Congress should act on, and act on quickly.
You're talking about the Hart-Rudman Commission?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, the Homeland Security, as you know, that department was our #1 priority. For the very kinds of things you've heard today about stovepipes and having to go over the wall with information, we've got 44 different agencies right now who have some piece of this. They have separate information technology. They have separate missions, and that has to be brought under control. And I would urge the Congress and the administration to settle whatever disputes you have over these labor issues, and please get this thing established, because frankly, we haven't got anything done yet. And until that gets deployed, it'll take a year to a year and a half to get it working. So I think that is #1 priority. Second priority, I believe, is starting to take form. If we have, not a question of if, when we have another terrorist incident in the United States, and we will have one, we have recommended in our report in great detail the fact that we have citizen soldiers in this country deployed all over America called the National Guard that are the best line of defense in terms of first response, because if we have a weapon of mass destruction in this country, no one other than the United States military will be able to respond and help citizens. They're the only ones who are trained, who have the equipment, who have the communications. The National Guard should be dually trained. They should have their regular mission, but there should be strong dual training in responding to terrorist attacks. If something happened in New England, you've got the Guard units from all over New England could focus on, let's say, Boston. In California, you've got those from the western states, from Oregon, Seattle, and the state of California. As we looked at these Guard units, we felt they really ought to be the core of the first response to major terrorist attacks, be it medical, communications, transportation, law enforcement. And so that would be my second priority. My third priority is port security, which I just certainly hope that appropriate committees will start to take a look at. With all due respect, I'm a little tired of having my shoes taken off at LaGuardia Airport. I usually dress about like this. I don't think I look much like a terrorist. And how many dollars have been spent examining my shoes, I don't know. But I will tell you this much, that 50,000 containers are coming in every day into every port in this nation. 1.5% are being inspected. Who knows what they contain? It is a high priority. And the problem is something's going to happen, and then we're going to all say, but we didn't know. Well, we did know. And it's not only our commission that's made that statement. Those are my 3 priorities right now.